Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. How are you all doing? Honestly, I am absolutely freezing. I'm so glad that I have the wig and hats collection that I do. Let me tell you, it makes a tremendous difference. We've had to drip our pipes for the last couple of nights. I live in Florida. It's been so confusing. I thought let's just have kind of a fun video today. I bought some beauty stuff, quite a haul and unboxing to do in today's video, but hold on really quickly. Before I do this, I want to clarify something. Alright, so this is the Tony Moly Peach Sherbet Cleansing Balm. It is in fact not a butt. I felt like after the 20th time I got this question, I'll just take a moment and make sure you all know. It's actually a really nice cleansing balm, by the way. Now I think we can go ahead and get into the haul unboxing itself. Today's video is a haul of Urban Outfitters beauty products. I think a lot of people might not know that Urban Outfitters is actually a really good place to get beauty products from. They have a lot of Korean beauty brands. They have a lot of indie brands, a lot of the same type of products you can get at Ulta, and I really like their rewards program. With their rewards program, you can actually get to, I think the top tier is gold, I think it's silver and gold system. You can get there without spending. You know how in Ulta and Sephora you have to spend a flat amount of money to reach their highest tier, $1,000 for Sephora, $1,200 for Ulta. Ooh. Hope that never happens. With Urban Outfitters, you can actually get points for doing things like reviews, for logging into the website, and you can actually reach their highest tiers that way, which I think is really neat. I've talked about this a lot in the past, not more recently, but I used to always talk about that time, money, and energy comparison. When you're a younger person, you have more time and energy. When you're a bit older, you have more time and money. And so, you know, if you have more time than money, you can do a lot of reviews. You can check the website often, stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Let me make sure I say this video is not sponsored. I've just come to enjoy the company, and I've also come to really enjoy the sales. You probably saw me post about the sale if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, you should. But anyway, I thought it would be fun to show you what I bought. I did the math. It's about $400 of beauty products that I ended up paying $100 for. So, you know, 75% off, tough to beat. And what I purchased is a lot of skincare and actually some hair care. This is a completely new trend for me. For some reason, I keep buying skincare and hair care and a lot less makeup. I think it's very simply that sometime in 2020 or 2021, I realized how long makeup lasts, so I just haven't bought as much of it more recently. Here, you know what? Let's actually start with the hair care because overwhelmingly it is skincare products. So I actually bought some Overtone for $5, by the way. This is the Overtone Extreme Teal Coloring Conditioner. I've never opened it, so there's probably going to be a seal, won't there? How right I was, there is a seal. Okay. It smells like mint. I don't think I was expecting that. I don't have other hair products that smell like mint. Okay, it's got spearmint in it. This is another one of those vegan hair dyes, kind of like what was popular years ago. Manic Panic, that's dating myself. Arctic Fox. I like using these though because it's not a too long of a commitment, so I get to have a fun color of hair temporarily. Although I will tell you, I don't do blue that often. I've done it in the past, and the thing with blue is that on my blonde hair, it kind of washes out to look a little gray. I really just wanted to try it to see if the hype is real, because I've heard so much about this Overtone brand. We'll do it. We'll do some bright blue on my hair. And then I bought a hair tool. This is the Trubeauty Wave Pro 5-barrel hair waver. I actually have already kind of tried this, sort of. I did a little bit of my hair the other night just to see if it works. A few things with this one. So I did notice that the company Trubeauty has stopped selling this. It's only available on Urban Outfitters right now. And Ara and I came up with a theory on this one together because when I plugged it in and tried to use their, innovative kickstand idea here, I noticed that you still have the barrels touching your table. So you kind of end up in this situation, or at least I do, because I'm a nervous personality. So when I was using it, I just felt like I had to hold it until it cooled down. The reason I went for this is because my hair is so incredibly hard to style. It is so hard. I think that's one of the biggest reasons right there why I've taken to dyeing my hair instead and buying so many wigs, is because, yeah, it's almost impossible to get my hair to hold a curl. However, I bought a few of these Waver type of products in the past, and they actually work. It's one of few styles that my hair will cooperate with. So you can't get this one anymore, but I did notice there's still a lot of other styles like this. It's a crimping style. I can actually crimp my hair, but I can't curl it. My most expensive item in this entire order was from the brand Night, which is a brand that has both silk and satin pillowcases and accessories. I bought their dual-sided beauty pillowcase, which is, here, I'll show it to you, although please know I just put it on this pillow, so it's still got lines in it. But anyway, you get a side that is mulberry silk, and then you get a side that is bamboo. It's cute too. They included a little bag with it, which I will actually get a lot of use out of. Please tell me if this is strange or not. I take my pillow and my pillowcase everywhere I travel. It's just one of those things. I want to be comfortable. I like my pillow and I like my pillowcase. Is that odd? I don't know if other people do this. But anyway, that's kind of perfect. Can't complain. It was $30 in the sale. The only thing that's strange to me is I feel like it's a good idea, but I'm not sure it's all that practical, because the idea is the bamboo side is for oily skin types. Bamboo is supposed to absorb oils, and the mulberry silk side is for dry skin. It helps to prevent your skincare from absorbing into your cotton or bamboo pillowcase. But would you really need a pillowcase with both sides? Wouldn't you just use one? My skin does range, sure. Sometimes it's normal to dry, sometimes it's very dry, but it's never oily. It's never oily, ever. So anyway, that specific model is discontinued, but they still have their bamboo and silk options. Yeah, I think it was just one of those ideas that sounded good until you actually try to use it, and then you're just like, well, I'm only going to use one side. Still, silk pillowcases are expensive, so $30 for one side of it was super worth it to me. Absolutely love my silk pillowcases. I love them. Let's talk about some skincare next. So I bought some items from Skin. I am still waiting on a third shipment. This is 2 shipments. One thing you should know about Urban Outfitters, you're either going to love or hate this. They don't hold your entire order. You know how a lot of companies ship only when everything is ready? Urban Outfitters does not work that way. You could order 8 items and get 8 packages. I actually wish they had an option to hold it, because I would rather hold it. I don't want to, have excess shipping, but they don't. So you're going to love it or hate it. So anyway, I'm still waiting on the Skin Essence. I also purchased that, but I've already tried that. I know I like that. This one I haven't tried. I bought 2 of the pore cleansing balms. I bought the PHA version and the AHA version. They say PHA is balancing and mild for sensitive skin types, AHA is rich and moist for dry skin types, and dead skin cells. One thing I did notice, I opened this one the other day. First of all, well, there's a scoop in it, but I guess you should know if you turn the packaging, it doesn't stay in place. Anyway, ooh, this is a strongly scented product. I like the smell of it. It's a very citrus type of scent. I mean, lemon is jumping out at me, and typically I can use essential oil ingredients in a cleanser, but it did still surprise me, because I know people have been raving about this Skin brand, and yet, how I've talked about this before, sometimes I've been surprised by Korean brands having a lot of fragrance in their products. I guess this is another one. I didn't expect it, because their essence is not scented. Let's see, orange peel oil, lavender oil, bergamot oil, which I typically struggle with, but again, hopefully it's okay in a cleanser. Wait, there's only 100 parts per billion of gluconolactone in this? 100 parts per billion? What on earth? Why do you even call it PHA? Why is PHA in the name if it's 100 parts per billion? Ugh. Does this say this on the website? Yeah, I'm just gonna take a moment and tell you all. So 100 parts per billion of gluconolactone in the PHA. Let's take a look at the AHA one here. So, oh lord. 10 parts per billion of citric acid, 10 parts per billion of lactic acid, 10 parts per billion of tartaric acid, 7 parts per billion glycolic acid, 1 part per billion malic acid. All right. I had to take a quick moment. We have to talk about something really quickly. So 1 part per billion, in terms of a percentage, is 0.0000001. Just to clarify. And I started to question if I knew this in advance, and just to be clear, there's nowhere on the Ulta website that shows that percentage. Just so you all know, I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. Again, it's probably fine in a cleanser, but wait, I want to see if anybody in their reviews on the Ulta site is saying it's exfoliating their skin. I do see some people saying they're using it for exfoliation. I would not recommend it entirely on its own, but you know what? Again, maybe it's that some people don't need to exfoliate as much as they think, and maybe that's why brands are able to sell 1 part per billion exfoliating ingredients. So that was enlightening, but hey, at least Hanskin disclosed it on the box, right? So we could have that entire conversation. I also bought from Jumiso. I've seen this brand all over Instagram, and I did get their little sampler set a while back. This is the Have a Good Cream, Snail and Centella. Ugh, what a great combination of ingredients. Snail mucin, you know I love it, and centella. Okay, so this comes in a tube. I know a lot of people don't like the tube packaging, but I'm telling you, just get one of those little tube squeezers. It makes such a world of difference. Korean skincare always comes with seals, which for whatever reason a lot of American products do not. Let's go ahead and pump out some of this. Wait, I actually smell something. There's no fragrance listed. What do I smell? That's what happens when you try too hard to get a good smell of something that really doesn't have too much of a scent, but again, there's something. It's almost minty, but it's not mint. I'm so sorry. I need aura to identify smells. That is a little bit of a weakness for me. Oh, it does feel so nice, though. It's a surprisingly cosmetically elegant formula here, but it still feels quite occlusive, probably because of that snail ingredient. Okay, squalane, cica, bacillus, ferment. Yeah, this is a lot of ingredients that work out really well for my skin. Some oil ingredients, snail secretion filtrate. But again, that's one I'll certainly follow up more on. So I did buy another product from Nola Skin Essentials, the Hyaluronic Aloe Cleanser. This one is still on the Urban Outfitters website. If you're interested, you can get it for $9. And I've been intrigued by this one for a while. It's a hydrating cleansing cream, but it didn't quite look like a cream cleanser to me. So it is interesting. It's more of if you combined a cream cleanser with a gel. Again, it's a very gentle cleanser, so it's one that I really only use the Nola Skin Essentials cleansers for morning cleanses, but they actually work very well for that. The one thing I would note is that the brand itself really seems to like tea tree oil, which as an ingredient works well for my skin, but in case it doesn't for you, you should know that it's in almost every product. Almost every product from this brand has a little bit of a tea tree smell to it also. But I do really like it. I always like a good gentle cleanser related. So I'm gonna have a speed reviews video coming up soon on this channel. I wanna talk about some of the Korean skincare that I've bought. It is so hard for me to find gentle Korean cleansers. I don't know what it is. A lot of you had said you have to buy the Hamish All Clean Green, I think it's called. That's better. It is better, but it's still so much more stripping to my skin versus this or the Good Molecules Rose Cleanser. Products like that are just so much more gentle. I can't wrap my brain around it. It's one of my personal biggest mysteries. Another brand I've been eyeing since they came to Ulta is the brand Buttah. By the way, both this brand and Nola Skin Essentials are Black-owned skincare brands that do focus on, of course any skin type can use them, but they focus on making melanin-friendly products. So I bought the vitamin C serum. Y'all know I just wanted to see how this compares to something like SkinCeuticals. It is mostly I think it is an ascorbic acid serum. Yeah, ascorbic acid with a little bit of retinol palmitate. It is a product that does contain some fragrance, but it is quite light. I guess the only thing is I do wish that they would disclose the percentage of vitamin C. But, again, it's still a nice option, and it's $39 at retail for this one. And worth mentioning, I can't give you long-term thoughts on that, but let me know if you want long-term thoughts, if you want, an updated vitamin C comparison, anything like that. Okay. And then I also bought the facial shea butter. This is just shea butter, but I've liked that in products in the past. Luxme used to have a 100% shea butter. Okay, I've not yet tried this one, but I really should. This would probably be quite nice for the winter here. So we have a seal, and then it's just wow. It's a very thick moisturizer. I don't think I've ever shown you all this, but this is my system for scoops. I have this little container I got for milk so many years ago. I doubt they even make this, but this was 50 charcoal swabs, and I just clean and keep all of my little scoops right here. Isn't that a nice system? What's your system? Oh my goodness, it is so thick. So thick. That's going to be a nice nighttime occlusive. I'm going to go through these two really quickly because these are also out of stock, but again available everywhere else. So the Bush Beer Soap by Duke Cannon, mountain-sized beer soap. I'm not actually entirely sure why I bought this. No. I do know why I bought this. It's because I know that our household is very feminine, girly even. And sometimes I feel bad about that when our guy friends or male family members come over. So I was like, oh, I can just buy a Bush beer soap and all of the men in my life will be very happy. Look, I'm trying. I'm trying. It does smell good though. It smells like sandalwood. And then I grabbed some vitamin D gummy worms from the brand Ollie. Ollie is a brand I see all the time at CVS, Walgreens. They do have some good prices, and I actually really like their glowing skin supplement. It's a great source of hyaluronic acid. I actually buy that one quite often. But this is vitamin D and saffron in the shape of gummy worms. The aftertaste. I did not like it one bit. I will go ahead and get through it because I do supplement with vitamin D, but it was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. It looks just like candy. Why does it leave such a bad taste behind? And then finally, these last two products are actually still available at the sale price on Urban Outfitters. I think they're even doing free shipping, by the way. Don't hold me to that, but I think they are. So if you're interested, I'll have these linked below. But this is from Revolution, the Call for Cleansing Facial Cleansing Brush. Curiosity got the best of me. This was $2.50, I think, something like that. And it's sold out at every other retailer. Oh my goodness, y'all, it is actually really adorable. So you have a nice base, which is actually a great idea because you want to make sure your brush has the ability to dry. So you pick up the phone, I guess, and you have a soft brush side here and then one of these silicone sides right here. Yeah, it's actually adorable. And I think the brushes like this are optional, but I think what they can do is help you enjoy the process of cleansing your skin so that you do it a little bit more thoroughly. Yeah, I think it's optional. I think you can accomplish cleansing with just your fingers, but the reality is I do like my cleansing brushes. Yeah, that's one more thing you should know about Urban Outfitters is, again, because people don't know that they carry beauty products, sometimes you can find stuff that's sold out everywhere else, still on the Urban Outfitters website. So, last thing for this video, reusable skincare mitts. I absolutely love stuff like this. Y'all know I do. This was originally $15. I think I paid about $5 for this. Again, I'll have everything linked. It is still available though. So this is a 3-piece set of little mitts here. All in a nice little reusable bag. That is quite cute. Love the skin you are in. What an uplifting message. Okay, so you get a little finger-sized mitt here, which will be nice for your eye area. You get this size, which is what I use the most. This is so nice for pairing with a cleansing balm. Oh, so wonderful. And then you get a huge body size here, which is actually quite thick. thick. So that'll just be for gentle body exfoliation. That feels like an oven mitt. But yeah, I use stuff like this all the time. So the opportunity to stock up at TJ Maxx prices, but have it delivered to my home, yes please. And that's it. That's my haul. That is everything I have for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did any of you shop in this sale? If you didn't, don't worry. There will be more. But that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.